ever saw? Well, you're looking at them. Sam Shepard, Ed Harris, and Dennis Quaid star in The Right Stuff. Hello, and thanks for joining tonight's Saturday night cinema broadcast of The Right Stuff. Director Philip Kaufman's brilliant and superbly cast film based on author Tom Wolfe's best-selling nonfiction account of America's Mercury astronauts, its legendary test pilots, and the U.S.-Soviet space race, as well as American cultural life in the 1950s and 60s. I'm your host, Sean Higgins. Tonight's movie has a runtime of 3 hours and 13 minutes and carries a PG rating. It was nominated for 8 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, and it won 4. For Best Special Effects, Best Film Editing, Best Sound, and for Bill Conti's Best Original Score. The Best Editing Award was particularly well-deserved, the film having set a new standard for blending historic news footage with filmed-to-match footage featuring the film's cast. The ensemble cast is both large and first-rate throughout, featuring at least 24 top Hollywood actors. Here I'm going to focus on Sam Shepard, who portrays old-school test pilot Chuck Yeager, and Ed Harris, who portrays new-school astronaut John Glenn. Actor, writer, director Sam Shepard, birth name Samuel Shepard Rogers III, was nominated for an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor for his portrayal of Yeager in tonight's film, the 6th of his 56 screen appearances. He also was a credited screenwriter on 14 films, and in addition to his Oscar nomination, Shepard's 55-year career brought him a Pulitzer Prize for his stage drama, Buried Child, along with a record 10 Obie Awards for writing and directing for stage. With 58 plays to his credit, Shepard was once described by New York Magazine as the greatest American playwright of his generation. Shepard was 39 years old when he portrayed Yeager in The Right Stuff, a film in which Yeager himself appears in a cameo as Fred the bartender at the Happy Bottom Riding Club. Watch for him. Yeager's career and that of fellow test pilot Scott Crossfield, played in the film by Scott Wilson, is contrasted throughout the movie with that of the astronauts, chief among whom in the film is arguably John Glenn, as portrayed by Ed Harris. Like Shepard, Harris began his career on stage, working extensively in television during the late 1970s and early 80s, and made his big screen debut in 1978 when he scored a minor role in the Michael Douglas vehicle, Coma. Although Harris had major roles and even a lead in a few films, he was largely unknown to audiences until his appearance as Glenn in The Right Stuff. Today, at age 70, Harris has more than 75 films encompassing most genres to his credit, including 2 fine films he directed and wrote, Pollock and Appaloosa. And he has continued throughout to perform on stage, most recently in the role of Atticus Finch in the Broadway production of To Kill a Mockingbird. Shortly after filming The Right Stuff, he married actor Amy Madigan, whom he had met on stage in 1980 while both were performing in Sam Shepard's play, Cowboy Mouth. The marriage has lasted, and the two have often appeared together professionally as well. For more about The Right Stuff, its outstanding supporting cast, production costs, and a note on the aircraft you'll see in the film, please watch my expanded commentary at ksps.org/SNC and on social media. But now it's time to suit up, grab a stick of Beemans, and climb into the cockpits and space capsules of The Right Stuff on Saturday Night Cinema.